I gotta tell you, February is not a quiet month. It is truly revealing what your soul wants you to step into next. If January opened the door, February is asking you to step into your highest timeline, to that next chapter, to the thing your soul has been calling you towards. I went to the Akashic Records and got 3 intuitive messages, and also in this video, we decode the numerology of February 2026. Hi guys, my name is Ness. I'm an intuitive and a numerologist, and on this channel, we're really all about creating a collective of people that want to understand ourselves, themselves, yourself, in the deepest way possible. And if that is what you are interested in, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. On this channel, we look at everything from intuition, Akashic Records, meditation, numerology, all of this amazing magical stuff. And if this is something you are intrigued by or interested in, make sure that you subscribe to continue the journey with me. I gotta tell you, the month of February was such fun energy to be in the Akashic Records. It has this like joyful energy, which is so beautiful because if you look at the numerology of the month of February, it is a number 3 month, and a 3 energy is all about creativity. It's about self-expression in the most unfiltered, beautiful way possible. It is about being authentically you, and that really encompasses the messages I got from the Akashic Records. So let's figure out, how do we figure out what month it is in numerology? Well, we know the month of February has a number 2, and we happen to be in 2026. So universal year, it is a 1 energy. And to figure out what it numerologically, the month's energy is going to be, is you take the universal year that you're looking at, or the year you want to be, and the month number that it is. So if we take the 2 and the 1 and we combine them, it equals the number 3. And like I said, if you look at the number 3, it almost looks like 2 horseshoes stacked on top of one another. It's a very lucky, magnetic energy. And so I gotta tell you, this month of February has this magnetic luck to it. It has this like draw to creativity, to self-expression, to really express yourself in an unfiltered, authentic way. This is the energy that I got of the month. And when I went to the Akashic Records, the energy that I saw first was this beautiful, like vibrant, almost not quite like fluorescent, but very bright green and yellow energy. And that really represents to me this joyful creativity. Green also represents the heart chakra, and I got a lot of energy or a lot of messages related to people's hearts being expanded in this beautiful, joyful way. So this yellow, very expressive, sort of divine color mixed with this beautiful, bright emerald green color combined is just so gorgeous. Now, the first message I got from the Akashic Records, actually before I get into the first message that I got from the Akashic Records, I gotta tell you, when I went to view the month in the Akashic Records, I had to go up a flight of stairs, and I got the message that we as a collective are moving to a new octave, like a new level. And the word wasn't level, it was octave. And so I find that so interesting because in this month, the month of February, which I'm going to dive into later in the month, I'm going to do a second video on the Chinese numerological like first of the year, which I think is like February 17th. Could be wrong with the date, but it's somewhere right around there. It's also a solar eclipse, and this solar eclipse is like very karmic. And so I will go into it much deeper in a second video next week, but I got to tell you that we are moving as a collective into this new octave, this new level, this new vibration. It is happening. It is going to happen. Nothing can really change it. We have moved into, or are moving into this month, a new octave, which is really like this vibration. I feel like this is just letting us know that people are going, I've been saying this for I would say a hot minute, but this is really a month where people begin to truly awaken to their soul gifts. And this is part of that aligning to our new octave, a higher vibration as a collective. This is the month that it, like, if it hasn't already begun for you, it is going to happen. It is going to have like a very big mass awakening, and your awakening could be very sudden and super strong. It could be subtle and, slow moving. Everyone awakens in their own way. Their soul chooses the way to awaken. But I will tell you that the collective of souls that are here right now, which includes you because you're watching this video, we are very high vibrational, very like wise, lived many lifetimes old souls. And we have a mission. You have a mission right now that you are stepping into. And so this month, January likely, like I said, opened the door to what it could be. But February is when you walk over the threshold. That doesn't mean that you are fully aligned to the soul's path or the reason why you're here, the collective mission that you are a part of. But that means that you begin to understand what it is. And this is a month that really activates that for a mass amount of people in a collective way. So the first message I got for the month of February, the first message really relates back to the numerology. I thought that was so cool. The very first message I got in the Akashic Records was that this is a month where the tides turn for you. This is a month where your tides turn, things begin to happen. You begin to have forward moving motion on something that you've been working on for a while. Something that either is you've put in motion and you're just not getting the traction that you thought you should. Something that you've been thinking of a lot of starting or beginning. It could be a career move. It could be a side hustle. It could be a passion project. It's any of these things, but there is something that you've been either working on that hasn't had the traction that you wanted, or something that you want to begin that you've really been contemplating for a while. This is the month that the tides turn, that you begin the thing that you've been debating. The thing that you've been working on has some massive movement in the direction that you've been wanting. It's like the words I'm getting is divine timing is now. So the divine timing is now for the thing, for the new career, for the side hustle, for the passion project. Whatever it is that your soul's been calling you towards, if you've been debating on it, this is your sign to begin. This is your sign that it is no longer time to think, it is time for action. The tide has turned. You can't stop it, right? When tides turn, when things change, when the ocean begins, when the wave rolls, there's nothing really that stops it, right? It continues to move and echoes. And this is really the message that I'm getting on this first message, is that it is your time right now. And if you've been working on something that hasn't quite gotten the traction that you wanted, hasn't quite gotten the exposure that you wanted, hasn't quite received the income that you wanted, the message for you is that the tide has turned. It is now divine timing for that thing to happen. You were preparing for it to begin. So if it hasn't begun like you wanted it to, this is time to either go back and revise it, edit it, fix it, revamp it, but know that this is time. It's now time. The divine timing is now for it to truly take off. And so this is just a message from my higher self saying, if you've been working on something, if you've been thinking about something, your time is now. How cool is that? What a great message. The second message for the month of February is all about that heart activation that I talked about, which really represents that green energy when I went to the Akashic Records. This is a month where your heart really activates to your soul's purpose, your soul's desire, the reason why your soul chose to be here right now. You become laser focused with this vision, this higher purpose, this higher vision, this thing that's calling you. You become laser focused on it. And through this heart activation, you get almost like a glimpse into the future. I got the message that you get a glimpse into the future either through a dream, like a literal dream. Maybe you wake up and you had a dream of your future. Maybe you get this message in meditation. Maybe it's a metaphorical dream. Like it's like you know how we have a dream. I dream that my backyard has a pool someday, right? This is like a dream, right? But it also, dreams are like glimpses into the future. They're like different versions of you in the future that you can fully take advantage of. And I will tell you that the month of February has this movement of like soul aligned purpose. There's something that shifts in a lot of people where it's like doubt goes out the window. There is no more doubt. You know that this is your mission, your soul's purpose, your desire, your dream, and you begin to take action towards it. And it really is coming from like this heart-centered activation. As I'm saying this, like I literally feel like this pressure within my heart chakra. It's like this activation that happens that you no longer have doubt. You no longer, it's like everything that ever held you back emotionally, mentally, physically, like in your environment, it like dissipates, it goes away, or you no longer allow it to affect you because you realize that this dream, this desire, this view of the vision of the future that you have, it is going to happen. And you have this knowing deep down inside that nothing's going to stop you and that this is your future and you are laser focused on this. And I feel like this really pushes you through to like this next octave or this next level of your life. It's like a level of life just unlocked. If life is a game, like they say, like it's part of the matrix, right? It's like a game. You just unlocked a brand new level and you were moving up in levels and you were moving up energetically. You were moving up in your soul's purpose, in your vision. You're moving up into this new life. It's really beautiful energy to be in. And it's like a vision from your higher self. It's like a vision from your future self. This is it's where you begin to truly take this aligned action that no longer has like any doubt in it. You know, you may have been taking action towards this, but if it had like an undertone energetically of like, I hope this happens. You know, if this happens, it would be great. All of that is sort of like a little doubtful. There's like this shift that happens within you this month where all the doubt, it all goes away. It's just like there's no more doubt. You know that this is your dream vision is going to be a reality. It's not a matter of will it happen. It's just a matter of when it will happen because it is happened and you just have to wait. You just have to let time catch up to it, right? So right now you are taking the steps so that time can catch up to that and you know that. And I think that is so beautiful that you have like this drive that just shifts and locks in and like nothing's going to stop you from this higher vision that you have for yourself. I'm looking down at my notes so I don't forget anything. If you have been working on something and you kind of let it go to the wayside, maybe you got a little distracted, maybe you lost momentum or enthusiasm, this month is going to give you a renewed enthusiasm in this thing that you're supposed to be moving in, and you are going to have like a locked in moment where you're locked in and focused. All I'm getting is like you're laser focused, and don't judge yourself if you've wandered a bit. It's okay to take moments of breaks. It's okay to step away from things so you can look at it differently. If you're working on something and you have let it go, I feel like this is a month where you lock in and you move forward in this very like driven way. Not in a driven way that it burns you out, but in a driven way that you know it is happening. Like that vision, that dream, that future that you envision for yourself, it is happening. It's already happened. We're just waiting for the time to catch up to it. That's all it is. And your energy is like locking in. You are moving to a new octave. Your heart chakra has aligned to this new life and this new level. And it's like, it's yours. I mean, it's already yours. It's just a matter of time catching up to it. Oh my God, that was such a beautiful message. Now let's talk about message number 3. I'm going to give you the quote first because message number 3 was really beautiful. And sometimes as adults, we adult too much. And for some reason, we have been taught that adulting means that you're very serious and focused and fun no longer matters or that it's not as important. This is a month that realigns creativity, joy, and fun. The quote that I got, or the thing that I got, is play is a form of self-love. I'm going to repeat that. Play is a form of self-love. Whatever is play for you. Is it dancing with some beautiful loud music, acting all crazy on your sofa? Is it going and learning how to paint? Is it going on a beautiful hike? Whatever is joyful and fun and creative for you, remember, play is a form of self-love. The quote that I got is, creativity is love in form. I mean, that's so beautiful. Creativity is love in form. If you think of art or any version of self-expression through writing, through speaking, through painting, through drawing, through dance, it is love in form. Creativity is love in form. It's gorgeous. And this is a month that really realigns you to remember that you can have a beautiful, serious life and still be playful. You can have a beautiful life and have a little more fun. This is a month that's really asking you to like let loose, let the creative juices flow. Remember, play is self-love. And so allow yourself the permission to have fun, get creative, be a little crazy, be playful, be joyful, because it is a form of self-love to allow yourself to be the most creative, joyful version of yourself. We're here on this beautiful earth to create a joyful, happy, fun, loving life. And part of that is allowing ourselves to be joyful, to have fun, and have a little more play. So remember, creativity is love in form. And your creativity is meant to reach the masses. I don't know, I just got that just now. I feel like your creativity this month really unlocks a level of fun and play and creativity and joy within you that begins to move you forward into something that is very like, oh my gosh, it's going to move the masses in this beautiful, joyful way. Right now, we all need to be a little more joyful. We need to have a little more fun. We need to show love. And we show love by being creative and allowing it to take form in our world. And I feel like this is like a soul's purpose of some people's like soul mission. So this is a reminder for you, if you're taking life too seriously, have a little fun this month. February is a month 3 in numerology that is all about joy. It is all about self-expression, creativity, fun, play. It is such beautiful, almost like childlike energy in the most like innocent, divine, loving way. So this is your like message to lock into your inner child, let that inner child frolic and play, and have a beautiful month. I hope you guys enjoyed these messages. I gotta tell you, being in the energy of the month of February 2026 is just so beautiful. It's such beautiful energy, and I will tell you that it's okay to be joyful. Even with things that are happening right now in our world, it's okay to still be joyful and have fun and let loose, okay? So remember that to give yourself permission to have fun. Remember that this is a month that you lock in and you begin to align to your soul's purpose. Your heart chakra is going to activate in this really beautiful way. And don't be surprised if you have a major epiphany, an awakening, some kind of dream that really inspires you to begin to move or reignite a flame within something. A lot of people are going to begin moving towards or getting an idea of what their soul mission is. And many times it's going to be very different than what their current career is. And so don't be scared by this. We don't have to jump into this new timeline right now. We can shift gently and slowly. But the key is to begin. So I'm sending you all a ton of love. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. Put a thumbs up on the video. I highly suggest that you send this video to yourself so that you can go back to it at the end of the month and remind yourself what messages really resonated. Share this with someone that you feel could really enjoy it or could get something from it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.